Hello friends, it's Dr. Carlisle, School Superintendent and Principal of Long Lake CSD. And I'm here today with Jane Lavoy, who is our beloved, notice I said beloved, substitute teacher. Jane, welcome.
Thank you very much for having me.
I have stories to tell, folks, and I'm a great storyteller, I will be the first to say. I want to talk, first of all, the fact that this is the only school district, to my understanding, where you do substitute teaching. Is that true?
That's correct.
Well, that would have to be a follow-up. And why is that so? Because you could be subbing in a number of districts in this small area.
Well, I started subbing at Long Lake because I had several acquaintances who worked here, Monica Parent, Barbara Hollenbeck, because I'd been the teacher for their, preschool teacher for their children, and I knew them. I was no longer teaching preschool, and I don't remember which one of them approached me and said, you know, we need substitutes. Why don't you apply? So I said, that sounds like a great idea. I came over, talked to the right people, and got myself signed up. I never signed up in Tupper Lake. I think I had a little bit of trepidation about subbing in the same school where my boys were students.
Oh, I see.
And also, once I got here and found out what a great school it was and how everything, you know, was copacetic. Also, I started out saying I only want to sub in elementary because that was had been my experience and my training. And then they said, please, we need people for the high school. Would you try it? If you really hate it, we won't make you do it. And I tried it, and it was just fine. I enjoyed it. In fact, now I like it very much.
Well, you are our go-to person for so many reasons. First of all, I love having a substitute teacher who was formerly a preschool teacher, but also one who comes with the credentials you have. For example, being a Cornell grad. Not all of our subs come with an Ivy League education, but and I know that's maybe somewhat embarrassing for me to bring up, but it's not embarrassing for me because I just think it just talks about the quality of folks we have here in every venue that we have. And I hear so many positive things from our staff. They request you all the time, and I know we're now doing it electronically, and you certainly worked through that, but the requests, I just wanted you to know, are constant. But let's go back in time. I know that, for example, that you worked as a Volkswagen mechanic.
Oh, we're going to bring that up.
I'm bringing it all up. Talk about the early years.
Well, the Volkswagen mechanic thing was I threw that in when they were having a contest during Spirit Week, and I said they were supposed to guess different things that people had written about themselves. And I said, if I write down, which teacher or staff member was a formerly Volkswagen mechanic, I'm not going to be the person that's going to occur to them. Nobody got it.
No, I didn't think so.
Nobody got it.
How did you get into that?
Well, I had taught 2nd and 5th grade in downstate New York. Was doing some other things, looking for work, and my brother at the time was running a Volkswagen repair facility. He had a little gas station. He specialized on Volkswagens, and I was going looking for jobs anywhere at this point, and being told I was overqualified over and over again. My brother, the wise guy that he is, said, I don't think you're overqualified. Come and work for me. And he started me out just, talking to customers, setting up appointments, cleaning the bathrooms, and, anything that needed to be done around the place. And also pumping gas. But then, gradually, he started showing me how to do some simple procedures, to the point where I could change the oil, and then we got to the point where he would, Volkswagen engines are nice to work on. You pick it up out of the back of the car, set it on a garbage can, and work on it, and then you can just put it back. So he would take one out, and it would need to be stripped down for new valves, the valve jack. So she's giving me the signal there.
Well, the signal is that we only have so much tape at a time that we can use for this program. But we're going to, this story is too exciting. You know, back in the day they would say, you know, be a teacher, you could always fall back on a teaching, you know, certificate. I want to say be a Volkswagen mechanic, you can always fall back on that. But we'll come right back to that in a second.